November 21st is a big deal for Chrisley Knows Best fans as Todd and Julie Chrisley's conviction sentencing concludes and the details are revealed. As fans know, Todd and Julie's legal team have been working around the clock in an attempt to get the guilty verdict thrown out. While the reality TV couple did manage to get their sentencing delayed, the big day has finally arrived. What punishment will Todd and Julie Chrisley receive for being found guilty of tax evasion and bank fraud? Will the Chrisley Knows Best star spend time behind bars? What kind of fees will the couple have to pay? Keep reading for the details as Todd and Julie Chrisley's conviction sentencing concludes. Chrisley Knows Best stars Todd and Julie return to court today, Monday, November 21, for their sentencing hearing. Per Fox 5 Atlanta, the prosecutor wants Todd Chrisley to serve between 210 and 262 months behind bars, and the prosecutor wants Julie to serve 121 to 151 months behind bars. Presently, Todd and Julie's lawyers are arguing the reality TV stars deserve a new trial. Their legal team is arguing that an IRS officer's testimony was falsified because of the pressure she was under via the prosecution. Update: the federal judge has just issued the sentencing for both Todd and Julie Chrisley. Todd Chrisley has been sentenced to 12 years in prison, as well as an additional 16 months probation. Julie Chrisley was sentenced to 7 years in prison, plus an additional 16 months probation. What were they found guilty of exactly? Back in June of this year, a federal jury found Todd and Julie Chrisley guilty of conspiracy to defraud Atlanta banks. They were also found guilty of tax fraud. Per the prosecution, Todd and Julie Chrisley defrauded over $30 million from banks in Atlanta. Are you surprised by the details of Todd and Julie Chrisley's conviction sentencing? Do you think the punishment fits the crime? Do you still believe the reality TV couple's argument that they were set up for these crimes? Let us know what you think of this end result in the comments down below, and keep coming back for more Chrisley Knows Best news. In a courtroom drama that unfolded like a gripping episode of their own reality show, Todd and Julie Chrisley's legal saga reached a climax as the judge delivered the sentencing for their once trusted accountant. The proceedings, marked by intense scrutiny and public speculation, unveiled a tapestry of details that shed light on the intricate web of financial misdeeds woven over the years. The saga began with a routine audit that morphed into a full-blown legal spectacle. The Chrisleys, accustomed to the glitz and glamour of reality TV, found themselves navigating treacherous legal waters, facing accusations of financial impropriety that threatened to shatter their carefully curated image. The accountant, once the linchpin of the Chrisley financial empire, stood in the dock as the judge, with a stern gaze, pronounced the verdict. Guilty on multiple counts, including embezzlement and tax evasion, the former financial maestro faced the consequences of a double life that had come crashing down. The courtroom, a stage for high-stakes theatrics, was filled with a palpable tension as the judge meticulously detailed the extent of the accountant's transgressions. The prosecution painted a vivid picture of a financial wizard who had exploited the trust placed in him, orchestrating a complex scheme that siphoned funds from the Chrisley coffers. As the details of the sentencing were revealed, Todd and Julie Chrisley sat stoically, their faces a mixture of shock, betrayal, and resignation. The once unshakable pillars of the reality TV world now grappled with the reality that the person they considered a confidant had betrayed them in the most egregious manner. The sentencing itself carried a weighty significance, with legal experts dissecting each aspect for its implications on the Chrisleys' future. The accountant, now stripped of his professional veneer, faced a term behind bars that would serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of financial malfeasance. The judge, in a somber tone, articulated the severity of the crimes committed and the impact on the Chrisley family. The sentence handed down was a measured balance of punishment and restitution, reflecting the gravity of the financial deception that had unfolded. As the courtroom emptied, leaving behind a trail of whispers and speculative murmurs, the Chrisleys faced a new reality. The legal storm that had engulfed their lives had reached a resolution, but the scars left behind would serve as a constant reminder of the betrayal they endured. In the aftermath, the media frenzy intensified, dissecting every nuance of the sentencing. Fans of Chrisley Knows Best we're left grappling with the stark contrast between the on-screen charisma of the reality TV family and the harsh reality of their legal troubles.